bad atmosphere about the place. There is a tension that is hard to describe. Nothing I can put my finger on. Maybe the calm before the storm. I've noticed that Phil and Barry are avoiding me.
New Beswick House is a hostel for young offenders in Manchester. Dot Burrows is its warden. Jack McIntyre is one of the staff team. The hostel aims to offer its residents a stable environment, a chance to break the cycle of crime and prison.
You had a good shift, Jack.
So I was about tucked in at 11:15.
Yeah.
Well, let's upset for Liam, he came in about
Did
12.
you put in the tea?
The marzipan.
Hiya, Flower.
And you?
What you're after? I've got no money. Did you?
I did them toilets yesterday.
Did he do the toilets last night? I tell you
Yeah,
what.
he did. No, yeah, he did the toilet.
We'll check them later on.
11:30.
And you can even use the shower. Are you going to the shop?
Yeah.
Get me a packet of extra chewing gum.
Where from?
Where?
No more than
Six shop.
Mechanics?
I know.
Yeah.
So that, I'll have the rest. 25.
Extra. You know which is the extra dish?
Yeah.
Some residents come here while under sentence of the court. They are on a probation order or a community sentence. Others come here when they leave prison and find they have no home to go to. The hostel is managed by an independent charity and funded by rent from the residents and through government grants.
We've got two groups in. We've got the bullies and the vulnerables. We know that the bullies have got the upper hand because what they're doing is fairly subtle.
Yeah.
Residents are frightened, but they're not coming to tell us, or not in any detail, because they're too scared. It's when they back down, or they'll just go along with what's being extorted or whatever out of them. They're just handing over, whether it's food, money, and it's what you're going to do about moving them on. And who do we move? Because too often the vulnerables have either run off and won't come back.
Yeah.
We've moved them on to a safer place, when in actual fact it's the bullies who should be moved on.
Sometimes, yeah.
I know there's a dilemma here, but I mean we can't just provide a safe house for vulnerables, because in the end they've got to go out to the big wide world, yeah.
I was okay up to about the age of 13, and then I don't even know what happened there. I just went off the wall, started pinching out of cars, graduated on from pinching out of cars to pinching cars, and just went way up from burglaries to robberies. Just went all the way through the field.
What is a robbery?
I went into a shop with a balaclava on, a knuckle duster, and like threatened the owner of the shop for his money. Got his money and went.
Don't go back to bed, please.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I?
No!
What?
Nobody can.
Oh, come on.
No. 9:30, up, job's done. You know the rules. He sneaks off to bed. And then he gets up bog-eyed saying things and then saying he hasn't been to bed. Good lads.
I left home when I was about 13 through getting in trouble with police and arguing with my mum and been in care till I was 16. Then I left care and went into a Young Offenders Institute, 4 months for stealing cars. I moved in various places, friends and stuff like that. Then I ended up back in prison again for 6 months for burglaries. And then I come here when I got out of there.
Gary! I'm just going to try and make things difficult so that they can't manipulate other residents, vulnerables. A lot of the residents we have, they may be ex-offenders, but they're vulnerable. Where's Gary?
Oh, no, I've not seen him, Doc. He was downstairs before, but he's not down there now.
Is this your bathroom?
This is...
The sink's a mess there, and the toilet.
Well, it's not really mine. That was clean last night. Because I cleaned it up.
That bleach is the bleach I give Gary, but there's another one in there. But the toilet wants a good clean. And all that.
That was Gary's job, wasn't it? Because I've done mine this morning.
But whoever shares the 2 rooms is supposed to do a bit of cleaning in it. Get them all in there and give all that a clean. I'll give you some cream cleaner if you come down.
Yeah.
Where's that Gary gone? All right, Mark. We're going to have a chat in a bit over that other thing.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
We just spoke to my mother and she's not happy about it. I don't want to upset her anymore.
Okay. That's what they learn in prison. A code of silence, bottling things up and keeping it to themselves. We'll see them in a bit. The prison system works. The top man is a big bully. And he uses other people to do his work, his joeys, as they term it, and they pick on even weaker ones, and that spills out when they come outside. Perhaps they've been a joey and they come into somewhere like our hostel, and it's a big opening for them to become the top man and pick on the other vulnerables. Mark has reported Phil and Barry are demanding money from him. I feel compelled to take the long-term view and not intervene at this point. Mark must try and build up his confidence and learn to say no. You've got your rent book there, haven't you?
Yeah. They give me all sorts, I don't know if... So, I don't know what's going to happen. That shows. No, it's not. That's what they gave me with the thing telling me. And they gave me that as well.
This money will stay in the safe. Nobody can take it off you. If anybody's trying to ask you for money, you go and you buy your food with that. A couple of quid bus
So what's
fare.
happening with this now then?
That will go in the safe.
And if I want anything, then just ask.
If I come back on Monday, there can only be £5 of this gone, not the 10.
Right.
Because you'll need that for food. Somebody might have to go here on Monday, see what you buy.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
shops, before the shut.
I'm going to use that after this. I'll be going on bus fare anyway.
Don't forget what I told you earlier on. Right?
Yeah. We've been clocking me before it'll be clocking me going out because I've got to be there for 7:30.
Well, I hope they've clocked that I took your money off you.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just as bad now.
What's the rush for you moving?
So I want to get my own place, don't I?
Everybody does, but I mean, you can
Yeah,
get...
but, you know what I mean?
How long do you want to keep it for?
What?
Your own place?
For as long as I can. Why?
Well, if you move too soon,
Yeah.
right, you've got... You know, you'll move in, you won't be able to manage, everything will fall down and that'll be it.
Yeah, but I am managing it, in a way.
You've just said it, in a way. In a fashion.
Oh, I don't mean like that.
I'm not. It's hard living on your own.
Yeah, I've done it before, don't know what I mean? In a 3-bedroomed house.
And
I
what happened?
but I don't know what on my holidays.
That's right. And that's partly the cause of it, because you weren't managing.
True.
My name's Neil. I'm 20 years old. I came straight from prison to live here. It was a difficult time for me, because my mum left home to live with her boyfriend and I split up with my girlfriend. I was all alone in a 3-bedroomed house and they set the living room on fire. I got sentenced to 12 months for arson. I didn't really get on with my dad all that much. My other brother did and my other two sisters, but I didn't.
Why do you think that?
Mummy's boy, because my mum nearly lost me when I was a kid, when she was in labour through me, so like we've always been mummy's boy. Like my dad used to cheat on my mum all the time. Sometimes he used to get battered for nothing just because he was drunk half the time. Depends what kind of mood he was in. If he was in a good mood, he wouldn't do nothing, but if he was in a bad mood, half it was all started on me.
When you say us, do you mean you or you and your mum?
You and my mum. Me and my mum. But...
We've been getting into trouble now since 1981, but it's been since about 87 when I've been taking cars, and there's been that many. I've lost count.
They lose the ability to trust other people because they've been let down. If it's the closer the person is who's let them down, I think the worse it is for them. Until you've got some trust, some bonding between yourself and the residents, you can't do any work. And could I just stay in your bed one more night now?
I don't. When was the last time you said that?
A few weeks ago now.
1 week?
No, 2.
2? Never.
I know what it's like not to be trusted. And I know the feelings what go with that. And if you don't show trust in someone, they'll either think, well, I'm getting the blame for it, I'll go out and do that, offend. But when you put your trust in someone, you say, I believe that you don't want to offend again, and we're going to help you stand on your own 2 feet so that you don't have to offend. Trust can work 2 ways. It can, the positive side is where somebody takes on board that you trust them and will feed that back to you. The other side is it will be abused.
Feeling badly when atoms should be threatening me, and they've been wanting money off me, and I wouldn't agree to pay them.
What have they threatened you with?
They threatened that if I wasn't to pay them, they said that they'd throw me in the back of the boot of their car and take me for the ride.
No wonder they had me king of the way.
Well, Mark.
What have you just done there?
Just thrown one. That's the one that he threw. Just setting the cards up. That's the
Together.
cards.
Yeah, you put them all together.
Mm-hmm. Everything's gonna go right and I'm gonna have no problems and I'll be out of this hostel then. No, we can't send this hostel for a lifetime, can we? Eventually we've got to get somewhere to live, haven't we? We can't just say no. My door's gonna get kicked in one night, I can see it off now. Everything goes in behind my door. Even me bed sometimes, so the staff, plus the staff can't wake me up in the morning, they have to knock instead. But then I can just go back to sleep. Yeah, I'm up, set it off. You don't know what's going to happen, you don't know if anyone's just going to punch you in the face or nothing as you're walking past them. Like, everyone's acting dead nice and everything, but sooner or later somebody's just going to get punched. It's either going to be Mark or myself. We'll have to see.
Last night, Mark was punched on the nose at the bus stop when he wouldn't hand his money over. He has not returned to the hostel since. Altrincham police phoned this morning. Mark has been arrested for stealing a car.
It's a bit too late now, because I can't help him now. So I don't think he's coming back anymore. No. So if they were going to come back, they would have been back before now. So something's happened. They've either had an accident or they've been pulled up.
No, I think they're on the remand.
Have they found?
Yeah, I think so. From what I've heard.
Gutted, man.
Jack, could you and Rose go and clear Mark's room up for us? Pack all this stuff up.
Yeah.
See, there's things hung up here. So how many shirts have you got, Jack?
3 up to now.
4.
4. It's a very personal thing to do. You find little ornaments that belong to them.
6.
Maybe a couple of pullovers, a couple of pair of trousers, and the odd photograph. And I don't find it a very pleasant thing to do, packing people's belongings up, folding trousers and shove them in an old bin bag, as if they're deceased.
He couldn't stop himself.
I don't know, he could have other reasons, you know, rather than face things here and stand up to himself and go out and offend, and he'll face another set of problems now because it'll happen to him wherever he goes. In the cells, I mean, there's bullies there, you know, and unless he learns to stand up for himself, he's got no chance. He'll just be bullied. Terrible atmosphere about the hostel. Feels like you could cut the air with a knife. Agree with Jack, this situation is getting out of hand. Phil and Barrett will have to be evicted. All right, I'll let you check them. Because I'll tell you now, they'll take it further. I'm not. All right, right. I've took my Valium. I'm dripped up here. All right, see you in a bit. Ta-ra. I'm putting it in the book. Yeah. This is the chances, innit? As soon as my laddo comes, he's packing and he's going. I want him out before I go home. Yeah. Give him a time, Jack. Well, 3 o'clock that is. Well, what are you going to do?
You got to phone your mum and dad soon and can put you up for the night.
I'll look after myself.
Right, okay.
Do you want me to ring direct access?
No. She's got no prepaid, not bothered.
You prepaid?
So who wants to phone on for somewhere for you
Along your
tonight?
basic house?
Will you get sorted out?
Yeah. They're getting wet and muddy. Yeah. Have a look in the washer. Oh, it's too late. I've washed it. I can't talk to you now, Di. No. See you in a bit. No. We hadn't got it right in their cases. We can't always, but you can't say, oh, because they've abused the trust, we don't trust anybody else. Because, you know, well, when you start feeling like that, you should get out of the job.
She said Aunt Lee was not well, but the hospital made her better. Ambulances.
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 Give us a kiss. Good boy. I'll see you in the morning. Right, you can read for a bit if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. God bless. It was typical working class family. 2 up and 2 down, terraced house, tin bath in the backyard, baths on a Saturday. Other than that, we used to go to the public wash baths and run through the park, freezing cold on the way home with wet hair. My mum didn't work till we got older. She was always at home when we would come home from school, apart from Wednesdays, wash house day. Didn't like Wednesdays. A lot of conflict between me and my mum. You was all, girls out, if they're out after midnight, was definitely up to no good. Definitely. You had to be doing things wrong. I'd go home and tell her the truth, and she wouldn't believe it. And then I'd say, well, this is what you think, and I'd tell her that, and she'd believe me, because that's what she wanted to hear. But I was strong enough to build an inner confidence in myself, because, and I know how to sort of pass that over to somebody who hasn't been trusted. To show them that I'm willing to trust them and believe in them to do the right thing. If you don't look after it, number one, nobody's going to look after you. Whereas when I was brought up, there were people there who would look after you. And I still have that feeling now that where my roots are, they'll never go away. So last night I thought, what's he doing there, putting foreign coins in the money? I did, and I thought that's what I'll do in the morning. I'll check the phone box to see if he'd put foreign coins in. But I could hear the money keep coming back out.
It was engaged all the time, that's why we're taking the money back out. So...
Don't use piles of salt powder, because it don't make it any cleaner, it just rots all your stuff. Did you know that?
No.
I'll set it. Oh, yeah. All right.
Right, you come to visit.
Oh, Steel.
Steel?
Yeah.
Right. Tell them there's the visit for. 11.
11 o'clock? Right, here he is. Got him. Have you got anything to hand in?
There's some clothes and some toiletries for
Right, take the clothes off him. The toiletries you'll have to take back with you. You can get stuff from the canteen.
It's got my jacket. Is there any chance of getting the jacket? My jacket back off him?
He's got your jacket?
Yeah.
Well, he'll have to... Is he handing that out to you?
I don't know.
He'll probably be exchanged. You'll have to see the staff when you go through into the visits area. Have you any tobacco for him, anything like that?
Nah.
Right, just take a seat and somebody will be with you in a minute.
Right,
OK.
Visitor for Steele?
Hey! Alright, lad. You alright? Cheer up, man. Not long now, man. Got some such, but you're not allowed.
I know. We'd have to bring them to court on Monday.
It was court?
Yeah.
Well, you're expecting a walkout?
I don't know. I doubt it. 3 weeks of being out.
Nah, I don't know, you know.
I don't know. It's going bad for me though, isn't it?
Aye.
Yeah, it is, because I've only been out 3 weeks. And that would be the record as long as my arm, so I don't know what's going to happen. I went in the hospital from when I first got put in, because I got took from strange ways. I was feeling suicidal and very depressed.
What, strange ways?
Yeah, so...
Well, I don't blame you, strange ways.
Yeah, but they've got no hospital over there no more. They're doing it up. So this is where they ship you out to here, transfer you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm in here.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. With me being threatened off them two, Phil and Belly, I'm just glad in a way that I am here, because it's keeping them off my back. I know I had to pay them a £5 outlet that they wanted, but I'm glad in a way that I'm in here. But apart from that, I can't stand the place. I'm just like worried what's going to happen to me on Monday in court.
Well, none of them know. No one in the hospital knows that yet, but only Ashton and me.
But I think that's what's maybe led me to this though, with them two threatening me and bullying me and what have you. Being threatened. I think them two though, they think they own the place though, didn't they?
You're not there anymore, and else you don't.
Can you finish your visits, please? Thank you.
Been Caroline, yeah?
Alright, I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, well, take it easy, man. Mark, let's keep smiling, man. See ya. Went to see Mark Friday. He looked well upset. I really felt sorry for him. I know how he feels because I went through the same thing when I was in prison, people bullying, and I felt like killing myself. I was lucky that I didn't let things get on top of me. When you're in prison, you have to watch your back all the time. When Mark started crying, I felt like crying. He's a good friend, and I hope he doesn't do anything stupid. Never mind, Mark. You don't have to worry about anyone starting on you from the hostel because they cannot touch you, mate.
Most of our lads have been damaged through the families. Some haven't had families to damage them. They've been in care. Family breakups is a classic, and then stepfathers, stepmothers coming in, and the attention's gone from them to somebody else, a stranger as they see it, and they resent it. And a lot of them have been ill-treated, you know.
How ill-treated?
Well, I mean, if you don't speak to someone, that's a form of ill-treatment, but from one extreme to the other where they've been either abused physically or sexually. I think boys find it a lot harder to disclose sexual abuse than girls do.
When I was 11, I started first year school, got friends with one of the lads there, and after that I came up to being, just finishing my first year at school, and I got to know this fellow, and as I was sexually assaulted by him.
Where did you meet the man?
Pardon?
Where did you meet this man?
Well, it was a friend of my friend in school, and he introduced me to him, because like, he used to pick him up from school, and I got a lift off him one day, and I started getting friends with him, and it was all right at first. But then, afterwards, I started sleeping there at weekends, and one weekend, he got me drunk and took advantage. And I didn't tell anybody for about 5 years. And he eventually told the police.
You have received counselling?
Mm-hmm.
In depth?
Well, I had a couple of sessions.
You can, I mean, we're always here if you want to talk, but there's places we can put you in touch with.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's got to be some weight, and you carried it about for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Carried it about for too long, I think.
But it's the fear of fear.
Mm-hmm.
People are frightened because they don't know what's going to happen.
Mm.
Did you feel guilty?
I did, yeah. Thought it was all my fault.
And how did you feel about you?
How did I feel about myself? Pretty disgusted with myself, really.
We'll sort some in-depth counselling out for you. I'm not sure why I believe that there's good in people, but I do honestly believe that. They're not all bad. And it's channeling the good in them and getting rid of the bad, you know. And I think the badness in people is hurt, how hurt they are. And they channel the hurt in them as aggression.
Boo. Boo. Oi.
Neil came home and said he had met an old girlfriend, Donna. She has told Neil that he is the father of her 12-month-old baby daughter, Samantha. He was very excited about it and has asked me if they can come here for a visit. I have given him my permission.
Hi, Dom.
Hello.
Who's this?
Oh, isn't it lovely?
She?
She.
Hey.
Blue, sorry.
She? Who's
Well,
that?
you're good looking, you're not like your dad, are you? Do you want to come to me?
How old are?
Don't force her on me.
She won't, she'll go straight to you, believe
she?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to. What's your feet?
What's your feet, Tony?
What's your feet?
Go on, Sam. Hello.
There you are.
Hello. Hey, I bet you're saying, what's going on here? She's dull, isn't she? She's a little doll. Should have taken her coat off.
We can't get it undone.
So you're suffering in here.
Yeah.
Hey, you're roasting.
It's a bit stiff.
Now you've got the material fast.
Oh
I
dear.
don't know what we're doing tonight. We're getting a video, or do you want to go pictures or have a night in?
No, it's up to you.
Oh, don't be starting this again. This does me head in.
Yeah. Talk to us. Go on. Come on, Sam. You're talking to us. Go on. She will.
You know what I want to do? Get an house, me and Donna to live together. Been talking about it. We want to move in. No, start working. I see in the future being with him, I'm lasting this time. I'm not splitting up. She wants a brother or sister for Samantha. She doesn't want Samantha to be the only child, so in a couple of years, if we're still together for a couple of years' time, another baby, we'll have a baby.
See ya!
Would you like your own place?
Well, yeah. Like I was talking to you a couple of weeks ago saying, oh, I'm ready and everything, but to be honest, I've been thinking about myself and you're right. I'm a bit longer yet, because I've not really got my head screwed on at the moment.
No, you keep just going from one to another and back again, don't you? And if you get problems, you want to move.
Yeah, but I've stuck them out though, haven't I?
You've done fairly well.
Think so?
Yeah, I do. I don't feel that the people I work with should be given up on. I feel that they're worth working with, and I'm willing to give my time to them. And I wouldn't do it if I didn't feel that I was doing nothing for them. I feel that I get something back from them, some kind of unpaid reward. Don't there's one with a chip in it. You can have a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've not had one today? It's not been a bad day really, has it?
Not really.
Had a good one.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.